Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to Borderlands 2. It's been a long time since I played this game, so I know I'm at level 15 because I can see that at the top right, but I've pretty much forgotten everything, and this is definitely not a game where you should take breaks. It's a very odd offering, particularly in a retrospective look at the game, because it's with all the DLC. If you're gonna get the Game of the Year edition, which you almost certainly can only get that, or should only get that, playing Borderlands 1 Game of the Year, Borderlands 2 Game of the Year, you're gonna put 60 plus hours into the game. So you're gonna have to really commit to kind of playing 60 plus hours in a row. Otherwise you're gonna run into where we are here. That being said, there is a list here of golden keys that I got in between the break, and really it was only one. And apparently the same reward of 5 golden keys I've redeemed 14 times, whereas it seems like some of these other rewards are one-time things that stopped happening. Maybe they stopped giving away 3 golden keys in 2015 and started speeding it up to 5 golden keys always. That being said, the golden keys that are tweeted out on Facebook and Twitter by Gearbox and the Borderlands accounts seem to not last very long, because there was at least 2 codes that I had put in a text file, and it's been a few weeks, 3, maybe 4 weeks, since I last played, and even in that time the keys didn't work, which is crazy. So we're going to the Bloodshot Stronghold. I have new golden keys. You have 65 golden keys now available for use of golden keys to visit the mysterious loot chest and sanctuary and use the higher your level, the better the loot is. And I think we could certainly could agree on spending another 5 things, although right now, if I was to just fly the sanctuary and do that, look at that, I can climb the back of the thing, but it doesn't give me anything for doing that. Interesting. I have no idea what we're supposed to be doing right now. See, you still are rewarded for opening things, so it still makes sense to reward things. I could fast travel if I wanted to. I stopped in a really nice place. It's just gonna be a matter, I suppose, of, let's start with what mission we're on. We're apparently getting pizza for Moxie's. And this is an optional mission, whereas the main story mission is meet up with Roland's spy in Tundra Express, which I imagine is going to be Mordecai, if I was to guess. We have a nasty spitter, a apt hellfire. See, this one here is level 7. There's really a bad reason to use this, even though it is a golden level. We should hopefully find something better. Let's see. Shield capacity, bombs. I'm gonna have to probably remember what points I have too, is like, and the button layout even. And it's been long enough. I played at least one game in between this where I had to relearn button layouts. I guess we're going down this direction to increase movement speed. Inherently, I guess, since this is the second, maybe third, maybe 4th time I've played this game, my desire to speed things up is a smart move. I suppose we're still looking for iridium, always. That's something that I imagine won't ever stop happening. It'd be cool if there was some DLC that when you got DLC added, or there's just an update that would advertise DLC as elements and posters on the wall. I feel like Borderlands may have done something like that, but maybe not, or maybe they had the DLC planned already, and so the references are already there. I guess there's nothing too crazy here.
Oh! No getting away from us!
So into the gunfight. Still picking up things. There's a robot somewhere around here. The idea of hiding behind things is weird. I kind of feel like I should be allowed to, and it probably is a toggle option, to just toggle crouching. But also this is just not the kind of game where crouching makes sense. Borderlands 1 never... I don't recall in Borderlands 1 ever being asked or bothered to crouch, so... There's some iridium. See, we can definitely hear somebody making sounds. So, so these two are pre-programmed to beat up on that, and we can't open this. I think we may have even been in this area before.
Lethal force authorized.
Might as well do that. I assume that's what I was supposed to do. Let's go back to the mission and just double check to see if there wasn't an optional thing. Nope. Doesn't seem like there was anything optional. Like blow that up with a certain gun. Anything like that. So,
dear Roland, I can't help but notice the bloodshots. You are fighting pack some serious firepower. If you are going to have a chance against them, you will need to up your arsenal.
So we found this optional mission when we're back in an area we've already been in. So
those bloodshots.
I'm gonna accept this mission.
I require a new shell. There is a broken constructor bot in the bloodshot dam. Insert me into it and I will repay you.
So now where is that mission? Let's see. Yeah, that mission is in the exit. So we'll stick with the mission we're on. I'm probably moving really slow, so apologies for that. It was never going to be an amazingly opportune time to replay Borderlands 2. Now is better than whenever Borderlands 3 decides to come out. That was a long delay.
I'm gonna be the last thing you see.
Borderlands 3 still hasn't shown anything or announced anything. I saw a speculative video by a fan on YouTube wondering if things like Overwatch and the things that were experimented in Battleborn would add or get added to Borderlands, thus making Borderlands 3 feel even less like Borderlands 1. And then, like, this is a very much a game that a lot of people only played via couch co-op. I've got to be faster about this. This is taking too long. And so most definitely couch co-op is not something that people care about.
And I disappear, a ghost amidst the combat, preparing to strike.
This explosive gun is definitely useful to clear out groups of people. So yeah, it's definitely believable to think that maybe it will be this online PUBG-esque game, or that there's at least a battle royale mode or something, which would be the newest fad in video games. And battle royale in particular is easy enough to add to any shooter, but I could easily see Gearbox just adding it as a secondary thought. That didn't work well.
There's no escaping her.
Let's try a different gun. See, I don't even know if there was a quest or something I'm working on. So it could be that there's a reason why I was using the explosive gun. It could be that I was simply just playing with it for no reason. Most definitely had a lot of people running that area, but they certainly weren't moving fast. I have memories of Borderlands 1, vague memories at this point, but memories nonetheless, of Borderlands 1 being very much more of a zombies are running towards you type game. There weren't always zombies, but they were always moving in a fast metric and fast movement speed, not having you spend too much time.
Keep what few wits you have about you. These mutants are not to be trifled with. Cut them no slack.
Get buzzed in. So this is a different area now. So we didn't go the full length of the map, which I guess that's fine. Like, instead of going all the way around for no reason, it seems like we're now getting into a middle section that I assume was blocked off last time we were here. And I have slowly regenerating health. I don't think these things ever open, or not yet. So we've got field rats. Well, these guys will attack me, right? Well, this definitely isn't a game where you will ever run into a scenario where you shouldn't shoot. This seems like the introduction of field rats as an enemy. They seem to be a little bit faster, more keen to jump towards people. We definitely could have used the field rats introduced a little bit earlier. We didn't need to see the game be flooded with the iconic psychos and nothing else really. Like, Sure, the badass psychos are new, and some of the monsters, like the bully monks. Mostly, I would say it's the bully monks are an issue, because they are just so heavily focused on at the very beginning part of the game. So, I don't know why we got a message from Patricia Tanis right then, since I've forgotten what's going on in the story.
You must communicate with the beasts through the intercom. Should your promises of food satisfy them for the next win?
Okay, so maybe I'm delivering pizza. Go. And see, the weird thing about coming back to this game is I'm only gonna make 14 episodes. So, hour-long episodes, about 14 hours of gameplay. And then I've got to take another break for the October month of Halloween video games. So then there will be yet another 30-day break, at least, of content coming out. I don't know if it'll be a 30-day break of they're quick checking a lot of me actually playing the game. But yes, it definitely, you're not going to find a great time to play this. I don't think going forward to 2019 or throughout any future generations, you're gonna have so few opportunities, like just so few opportunities to go back and play old games, and you're eventually gonna just run into an issue of the old games not really being visually appealing enough to want you to play them, or up with the times as far as modern gameplay mechanics. Seems like we're about to get attacked by the sewer rats. So we're gonna end up doing some extermination. I vaguely recall. Interesting, I don't think I'm supposed to be able to see that. Interesting, but because I can see that, then I kind of question, is there... Yeah, I was thinking this would happen. Oh man. Feels like I'm clipping through an invisible wall that I'm not supposed to be able to do. Yeah, because I'm hitting points here, and I'm having trouble. Had to back out of it. That might be because of higher resolutions, that might be because of higher frame rates than what the game is really designed for. I guess inherently nowadays modern games now have to be forward thinking and capable of running at as high of a frame rate as you can possibly imagine, 240 frames per second or higher. Not to say that my computer can handle 240 frames per second consistently, but there's almost certainly somebody that can. So, yeah, we're going to, here's another one of those QR codes that theoretically you could take a picture of, but I don't know how you would actually do it and zoom in, because every gun's going to have some kind of sight that sort of be in the wrong way, and then all of it is just, sorry, I got the hiccups, Easter egg quotes, basically. Nothing important.
What the hell? You're not Jude. Get him, dudes!
Let's see. It's like Lee. And you can see Lee is sort of powerful there. And we've got Dan. The thing is, these are the Ninja Turtles. Leonardo, Donatello, Raphael, and Michelangelo. So here's Ralph. And of course that's kind of an odd reference to make, certainly, because you're like, there's Nick, which would be Michelangelo. I hear people struggling to breathe. And these guys are just easy enough to kill. I'm at level 14, they're at level 14. Let's see.
Here, grenade. Ouch.
I'm trying to think if maybe there would be a case that a game would run slower at higher frame rates. I can't imagine that ever actually being the case, though. Let's see, down. Apparently, I don't have a fourth gun unlocked yet. It seems odd that that's the case.
Excellent. Return to me. I have a large pile of blood money with your name on it. You might assume this to be a metaphor. You would be incorrect.
Large pile of blood money. And you can take the pizza, which is almost certainly an achievement. Knowing how the Borderlands achievements go. Yeah, I haven't even unlocked a fourth gun slot. So, how many things do I have? My backpack's half full. I don't think that's too big of an issue right now. Might be a question of just which way do I want to exit and how do I want to deal with this. I kind of miss the old way the backpack was expanded. You can clearly see that they were going to do like Borderlands 1 and have these repair kits hidden. And you were going to run into a broken robot of some sort. And I guess maybe because of the fact that Hyperion uses robots, that idea didn't work too well. So this is the Ninja Turtles. Apparently their TV doesn't work. This is just a full-on reference to Ninja Turtles. And see, the fact that there's so many things to interact with here, this feels like this could have been a demo or something. It's just like a lot of different things you could, I guess you're trying to unlock everything. Alright, so let's open this first. So this is more of a idea than I've ever seen up until this point. Okay. So they're all green. And here we have Splinter, aka Splinter, the
Stealth.
I'm about to die if I'm not careful. But clearly that didn't open that, so unless the idea is to get all to red, like Yeah, and I get this. It makes sense, and it's kind of a cool idea. But so I've now gotten it all red and all green. And I have no idea what that did or if that did anything. I assume when I opened it all green, I released Finter. And he dropped some items. I assume that's all that was. But that's more interaction than you usually see. That's a very good demo room for at least the programming to say, let's see how many interactive switches we can have and want to use. And so we're back at the Royal Goal, which... Okay. Not doing well. Alright, so now I've got to shoot this guy. Or I'm gonna end up having to respawn. Which, even if I did respawn, it wouldn't be that far away. These guys aren't complete pushovers, they're just half pushovers.
Leave us alone!
Let's see. And I don't know if you really get a different experience or a better experience if you were to try to play this game and ignore all the optional content. I think the game falls apart in its theory at that point, because this is a loot-based RPG. You're not playing the game right. You just aren't. If you're speeding up the process, not grinding, not getting an increase in your level. I saw something over here. I'm looking for the cult of the vault. Clearly we're not seeing a ton of the loot midgets that were added in the DLC earlier.
Leave us alone!
See, I don't really think I need to even go this way. Yeah. I think that's just kind of a waste of time. That might be a fun little challenge that they could add to Borderlands 3 is have a suicide psycho chase you and see how far you can run down a level. But yeah, if I bother to kill somebody and they're far away, then I'm running into the problem of there's a bunch of ice, which that does not seem to fit in the desert area that we're mostly in. Honestly though, I don't think Borderlands benefits from having things like Battle Royale or side missions or modes. They do a very nice job by putting what could have been a minigame as just a collection of optional missions, all towards the same goal of grinding and leveling up. So, the appropriate way to reference Battle Royale modes would, for Borderlands 3, would be to have you enter a battle royale mode as a mission, make fun of it the whole time and how it's kind of repetitive and lacking in story, like criticize it slightly critically but also in a funny way, and after that one mission in which you win the battle royale mode, of course, that would be the end of it. Then they would just move over to other things. You know, it would be similarly funny if you were asked to play like a card game using guns. So, like a collectible card game like Hearthstone or Magic the Gathering. Seems like my shield is lacking in strength. And in general, all kinds of little things I could improve. We've run everywhere. 256 gold or money in that pickup. That's a nice thing. Some iridium, definitely the main thing I want to pick up. It's iridium. The game Borderlands 2 is definitely overly reliant on that currency for upgrades. I would have preferred to be able to pay like maybe a incredibly high price of 10,000 gold for iridium. Now there also is probably a submission to find all these voice recordings, but I'm just gonna ignore that.
And quit suggesting we buy guns from that Marcus Jagoff. He lives in Sanctuary, so he's just as much of a double-crossing, holier-than-thou jackass as Roland Raiders.
Oh gosh, like, I'm not even getting anywhere close to the guy. I've been complaining about characters not running towards you, or not running in general, but we got Mad Mike instead of Mad Max reference here. And we got a new player skin. Interesting. Praise Marauders. It's odd that they'd put the Ninja Turtle reference and the Mad Max reference all in the same place. You kind of feel like you would separate that out. So maybe now I'm working on some other mission that I haven't started, but the game is going to let me do it anyways. Yeah, I don't think there's a real reason to run around. Like, I've been everywhere. I've been on this platform, I ran around there, and I was on the other side of this. So unless there's a Cult of the Vault hidden in the corner that I didn't see, just keep on moving forward. There may have been something to collect in this area that I didn't collect or didn't pick up. I remember certainly I think I'm like,
come on, little one, time to die. Oh my God!
It's funny, they just kind of stopped shooting at me for a second there. So yeah, there's more collectibles back behind here, so I guess I don't have to wander around looking for where to open that. I now know. It seems oddly out of pace. I'm unloading like a nearly 4 clip on people, which I guess inherently tells me this gun is not up to snuff. I would like less than 1 full clip to be necessary to kill people. And I think we're approaching a point where I'm gonna have to do some inventory hero. I guess it would be nice if I could just ideally keep messing with the inventory down to once or twice per hour experience. And we still have reason to open all these things even if I did have a maximum amount of bullets. As long as those challenges are still going. I don't think though for your first gameplay playthrough that you need to try to do every single challenge. I don't think that is the way it breaks down. So I have to shoot through the eye slot pretty much.
Your eyes deceive you. An illusion fools you all. I move for the kill.
That was a little bit of a struggle. Maybe when we came here the first time, we didn't have to fight a guy there. Maybe we did. Clearly, there's still going to be a third reason to come back through this area. That seems rather ridiculous. That I don't think I've played in such a awkward or bad way that there should be 3 reasons to run through an area. Could also be that this game is just not as big as Borderlands 1 was, or at least the main part of it is. That's almost a criticism that I could overlook. However, if they said Borderlands 2 is going to be a little bit tighter and we'll add to it in the DLC. Alright, so we are now full and we've got a bunch of things that are worth 150. So let's come over here and do some menu hero like I figured I was gonna have to. Start with the SMG comparison. I guess I really didn't have to relearn the buttons. They came back naturally. That is, I suppose, good. That one's no good. That one. Yeah. I don't think I can get rid of the gold, even if I do have one that does more damage and has a faster reload and has an actually higher magazine. Although, maybe I should think about that a little bit more. Alright. Let's go ahead and just drop this. And apparently wide to drop doesn't work right now. Let's trash. Why was I holding on to this? I don't think I was. Alright. Now we have an SMG and we have another SMG. That's kind of the problem, is we're using the same bullet for the same gun. So this is wrong. That's clearly wrong. Let's instead equip this. Man, and there's just like no audio right now. Let's see, this is... I think I get rid of that one. And we were gonna look at that one. And do I want a shotgun? I think no. Do I want this handgun? I don't think so. Do I want this handgun? I'm kind of just looking at the prices now. I'm starting to realize that it's going to take too much time to try and do this the right way. Yeah, that seems like that should be trash too. I don't know why I would be holding on to all these things. Let's see, this and this are different. Okay. But I don't think I saw any of those. So let's start tossing some things. That. And if we compare this gun to that, that's trash. This gun to this one, yeah, that's trash. We've got a class mod. We got a skin that we could have unlocked. Let's see, trash that, I assume. Trash that. Let's just drop that one. The shield is better, but it reduces your health, and I don't think I want that. I think what we were trying to get to was a point of... Yeah, I've got a bunch of 104 shields. I think I was trying to get to a level where these... Here we got a bunch of greens at the very least. I don't even remember what I was trying to say. I lost my thought there. No, I was trying to say, I think we were trying to get an instant refill shield that would refill very quickly, and thus you didn't have to worry too much about your health. At least that was the idea.
Focus on that.
See, that was another instance where I think there might have been a challenge to kill that guy without shooting the midget on the front. So let's see, what does it feel like to...
Until she lost her bearings. Now she's busted and is busted, and now he's right in the earring.
That worked. I gotta hurry though. Like... Wow, look at this sniper rifle. This is a crazy, crazy sniper rifle. It's doing rather unique damage. like a double tap should be enough to kill these people. So I can, this is a nice little sniper alley section that we don't really deal with that too often. I suppose you could play this way.
My face! Oh!
So we've only killed 25, less than 25 bruisers. Interesting. And I'm really just trying to get out of this area. That's all I'm trying to do. So, in comparison, you had a nomad that's running towards me, and you had a psycho who was backing slowly away from me. And that definitely gave a different experience. I keep
Ammo
hitting.
depleted.
Oh. Well, that was fun for as much as it lasted, but clearly that sniper is not a gun you can use very often. It looks like that might have been a vault. Cult of the Vault symbol. I want my explosive guns to have some more radius on them. They still don't feel like they're living up to the idea of being for people who are very bad at shooting. Yeah, I would really have to wonder about trying to introduce this to somebody who has never played any first-person shooter. Like, this is not, I think, a short enough game. If anything else, it may be an easy enough game, particularly if you're playing with 3 other co-op friends, but it'd be such a long commitment to a genre that you would just not, a new player would not be familiar with. Maybe that code that I entered. See, this is just another echo. I don't even want to pick it up. I know we've already missed some. Like, maybe the code I entered would have unlocked these doors, because this was the thing that I couldn't reach before. Also, this is the area where Roland, like right here, that's the one. This is the area where Roland got kidnapped, and so there may have been a reason for that too. See, I see upstairs sections. Maybe I missed this, and this is what you had to do. So we'll start running. Maybe I'm supposed to then jump over to this. And then jump over here. And jump over here. Interesting. That was kind of all it was. See, those two don't work. Ah, now they're all stuck, so unless there was a code like some kind of Easter egg.
I won't be defeated.
There we go. Nice. Okay, well that explains why I missed that. I do want to try and play thoroughly and collect as many things as possible. Start any sub-missions that might be hidden or optional missions. Seems like most of these prison cells don't really have anything in them. So it's really just a matter of looking. You kind of know that the Cult of the Vault things, which would be the most likely thing to be hidden, can't be hidden because we've already found them all. And I'm full again. Alright, let's come over here and play some more Menu Hero and try to get rid of something. I think it's easiest probably just to go down here and see if there's something that's relatively cheap in price. Team magazine size. An interesting idea, certainly. But alright, so yeah, that's not worth anything, so let's drop that. And just pick up that and move on. And we'll not stick with the Menu Hero for too much. And this door was number 6, which was unlocked, and 7 was unlocked by default too, because that was Roland, where Roland was. And see, I think I may have triggered a cutscene, which would have not allowed me to be in this area and see that, but honestly there's kind of nothing here. And I potentially am painting myself in a corner. This was a big boss area, and the area after this is kind of a linear boss area. So I might run through this section and not find anything of interest, and waste my time and have to run back. Seems like you can fall down on either of these. But free 5 midgets. Ah, that's one of the things I'm supposed to do. I think that will probably happen. I wanted to look. Let's see. If I look at skills, I don't even have any badass tokens. And missions. Yeah, I'd have to come over here to challenges. And I don't know what area I'm in, so let's look at that. We're in Sanctuary right now. I don't think we're in Sanctuary. We're in the Bloodshot Stronghold. So if I was to scroll down here, I'm not sure that there's anything left to do in the Bloodshot Stronghold. You'd think to sort, I have to sort by category or level. I would say category. We have Bloodshot Stronghold right here. Jump on all 5 couches in the Bloodshot Dam. And see, I had totally forgotten about that. Or play each of the recordings. So when we come back here, kill an enemy by knocking him into the whirlpool. Didn't do that. Defeat the Splinter group in their assigned order, which I don't think I can do that. So the only thing I did accomplish was go to the vault. And yeah, like I was saying, I don't think it's worth it for your first playthrough to try and do all those.
Chant louder, boys! Marcus can't hear us! Guys! 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 Guys!
Yeah, this is the one where Marcus basically created a religion. So now I'm in the Bloodshot Ramparts. So I could look over here and see what we have. 1 Cult of the Vault, paid a toll, and 505 missing car keys. Interesting. And we certainly were in an area where we were in a position where we were playing the story and just running through the story. And so coming back now, we have a much better system. Let's go ahead and make sure we're full, purchase that, and see if we want to open some free bullets right next to the regular bullets, because that's capitalism right there working. Late stage capitalism. Free bullets sitting right next to the vending machine. People so trained to use the vending machine they don't even recognize it. Alright, so let's compare this to the other ones. And that way we can mark those as bad and get rid of them. Alright. What do we have left? I don't think we're going to get away from a purple gun. Even if this was somehow better. I just don't think that's going to happen. So we've apparently got 1 SMG we need to look at. I'm going to just go ahead and mark that as unnecessary. We've got 1 sniper rifle. I'm going to mark that as unnecessary. And assault rifle, I'm going to mark that as bad too. And that is bad too. I don't know if those really are bad, but they don't strike me as being so good that they would replace what I have right now. And so now we've just got this grenade mod to sell.
I'm legally obligated to tell you, I ain't a real doctor.
And I don't think I want to shop for anything like this. Yeah, I don't think he's just gonna have a shield for sale that's better than what we have. And Splinter Group, I guess that the problem with the challenge there to kill them in the order, I don't even know what their order is of the Ninja Turtles. Like, are they talking about how the song is sung on the cartoon that would have been the best known cartoon of the Ninja Turtles at the time? Or is there some other order that I'm supposed to know? I would assume it's oh, let's see. Teenage Raphael feels like he would be the last one, so I would have had to kill him. Leonardo feels like he'd be the first one. Then Michelangelo, Donatello, Raphael, then Splinter. I would assume that that is the order, but I really don't have a clue. And so many other challenges I think are also going to be built around that idea where I am just not 100% certain on what I would want the game would want me to do, or it's just not worth the time. Almost looks like you could jump down there. See, it feels like there's a whole dam here that was half animated. Look at the animation style of this dam section. And then look at that where it's very untextured. And I kind of wish Borderlands was a slightly more open world game in the sense that it's all connected. Instead of it being a connected over worlds that didn't get into linear paths. Anyways, it's been an hour, so I'm kind of back on track. I still feel a little off my game. Let's see. We are supposed to be doing this mission, which good thing I turned that on because that's good to know. Yeah, and I'm basically just gonna go around here, try to get challenges, try to look in this area, do this mission, and then fast travel back to the main area where, let's see, go to the Tundra Express, wake up Roland's spy, get the vault key. I don't think it's gonna quite work that way. I don't think we're that close towards even the end of the main game. Anyways, that's it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. When you subscribe, click that notification bell to get notifications. If you want to friend or follow me on Twitter, Tumblr, Google+, Steam, Facebook, Battle.net, all of those links are down below in the description. And if you want to support my channel, I'm asking people to friend me on Steam and gift me a game or a gift card, or if you have a Steam code, direct message it to me through Twitter. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening. Hey everybody, this is Rydo, and we are back with another recording of Borderlands 2.